Back to Fiesta Friday. Our friends at CitiBank and the Guam Museum Foundation have a wonderful exhibit down there in celebration of Chamorro Month. So right now we have Joe Cameron. He, of course, is the president of the Department of Chamorro Affairs, along with Augustin Davalos. He is with CitiBank. Gentlemen, hafa thank you for joining us.
Hafa thank you.
Okay, so can't wait to hear about this wonderful exhibit we have. We've had so many of these over the years, each one of them unique, each one of them impressive. How is yours?
It's really a great thing because these photographs of Guam City, of Hagåtña, were attributed by a person by the name of Gustav Reimer, a German who was a paymaster for the SMS Hertha. Primarily, that is a German man of war that traveled to Asia and the Pacific from October 1874 through 1877 on the German colonialism. As a matter of fact, we know that Germany had governed Saipan for several years in that period. So it takes us with some of the most interesting pictures that also shows the original inhabitants of Guam from Caroline Islands, the Carolinians. Mm-hmm. And of course, if you were to see the pictures at being displayed right now at CitiBank in Hagåtña, there were some of the women were topless, but then it was shortly after that that the Carolinians were moved over to Saipan. And interestingly, the name of the city of Tamuning was named by the Carolinians, but the original name came from the name of a chief, Tumneng, not Tamuning, Tumneng. And it's showing on our maps of Guam of 1704.
Mm. I actually know there's a Tumneng family, rather sizable family in Hawaii that resides there. So that's made its way around the Pacific region, maybe not Micronesia, but like around Polynesia as well. So very interesting. Okay, Augustin, how did you guys strategically come up with arranging the whole exhibit, and how did you guys are there captions that go along with the pictures that describe what they are?
Yes, they are. The exhibition is very interesting. It's a picture about 150 years back, and some explanations. And when I saw them, what struck me was how much one has changed, and at the same time I said how much one has changed so little. So you see the pictures. Of course, the build-up is different and everything, but you notice that the culture still exists in Guam. And as we're in over 100 countries, we embrace the culture in every place that we are. So we have Chamorro Month here, and so we approached the museum, the Department of Chamorro Affairs, said, can we do something this month to celebrate Chamorro? And we started the exhibit as one of those things. It will be there for the whole month of March. It's open to everybody, to the public, not only for CitiBank customers. And we have had visitors, not customers, coming in, and I think everybody has appreciated very much. Mm-hmm. Also in the bank we do other things. So every Friday we try to dress local dressing. We bring Chamorro food. We arrange it with fresh flowers. So we try to really get into the culture. And since our employees are basically has the same mix of employees in the whole of Guam, about 1/3 to 1/4, a little bit more are Chamorros. Mm-hmm. So we tell them, can you cook something, and they bring them on Fridays, and we share it with customers, and we do all that.
Mm-hmm. What has it done for foot traffic? You said there's a lot of people that go inside the bank.
People come and they appreciate it and ask, and I think it's good. I think for people in Guam to appreciate where they're coming from. It's very important for all of us, from wherever we come, to understand what's our history, because that's what we are. And it's very important to know who we are. We want to go somewhere, and we want to progress, and we want to grow. So we have people, mostly I have to say elderly, coming and probably reminiscence a little bit, not that far, of course, but I think a bit more of where they're coming from.
Are there people from that maybe age demographic that see it and maybe get a little bit of emotional because they remember maybe their grandparents?
Yes, they do. And actually, I've met some people that outside of the bank said we went to see the exhibit because they remember family members coming from that time, and they start talking to me, people that have never talked about this. They say, oh, you come from CitiBank. Oh, you know that my great-great-grandfather was here in Guam, and he knew that priest, and so it's a topic that comes of conversation, again, sharing our cultures.
And also a new exhibit that will soon open up as we currently curate. Senator Michael Limtiaco received information that Rear Admiral Edlin, at the time in 1933 to 1936, he was between the age of 7 and 10, and his father was an admiral in Guam during Governor Alexander's governance. And the pictures are very clear, they're crisp, they're clean. It's the only set of pictures that I've seen, at least I've checked out the Micronesia Area Research Center, the archives of the library, the museum archives. These are one-of-a-kind pictures that have evolved and come up. And you know how we found out about it? He went into hotbond.com and he saw that we were having a groundbreaking of a new museum. So he knew of another gentleman who's married to a Chamorro lady from Agana Heights, and he says, would you bring this to Guam? It's great. We're seeing a lot of pictures that have never been out there. A good example would be in 1935, former First Lady Geraldine Gutierrez's mother. In full regalia of the Guam Fair, she was the queen. Beautiful, beautiful pictures. Of course, I'm related to her because Geraldine's, former First Lady Geraldine's mother, we're first cousins to my biological mother.
All right. Well, unfortunately, gentlemen, we'd love to sit and chat with you for the rest of the evening, but we got to go to commercial. So, Augustine, when can people check out the exhibit? What time of the day?
I want to invite everybody to the whole of March, Monday to Thursdays, 9 to 4, and Fridays, 9 to 6.
Excellent. Gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, and stay tuned because Fiesta Friday continues right after these messages. Please stay tuned.